Hey, so this is Holy Week. It's kind of a strange time to think about the death of God. That's already such a weird phrase, but we're so tired. And I think in the story of the way this goes, there's an arc to it where we are meant to experience the utter brokenness of our humanity and let ourselves be saved. But this is a weird moment to do that. I think it's easier to do it when we are in a position of plenty, when we're like, oh, yeah, no, go ahead, God, like, remind me of the stuff where I need help. But we have been, laid low. We have been, we are exhausted, we are humbled, like, we get it. It has been as awful as we imagined it might be. So, like, what do we do this week? What does it mean to be saved by God this week? And today's especially strange because it's the story of Jesus having very non-precious moments kinds of behaviors. If you grew up with a very sentimental Christianity, like, today is not your day. Today's the day where Jesus curses things and they wither, and he goes to the temple and flips tables and screams that God's house was not meant to be corrupted by money, by greed, it's the day of outrage. And I think we're kind of, I was reading some stories, some articles earlier today about exhaustion fatigue, outrage fatigue. It's kind of like a battery that drains, and we can spend it on other stuff like social media posts and then feel like, is there anything left to spend? And it can, I'm trying to think of another word than inure. It can render us immune, I guess, to the outrage of the world. And I think maybe that's how I feel this year, is the way you feel when you've seen too much. So maybe today that feels like an okay way to be saved. That Jesus knows what to be angry about, can see the difference between truth and lies and light and darkness, and sees the evils of the world as they really are. And sometimes we're able to see, to buy into the reality God's trying to show us, and the rest of the time we're just tired. So today, on this Monday of Holy Week, maybe we just allow God to pour into us the truth that there's such a deep unfairness in the world that we are so often blind to, not just because we're ignorant, but just because we're tired. So God, in this moment, save us. Save us from our too tired to go on. Save us from our not seeing the evils that rip people's lives apart, from the feeling too tired to try. And God, come save the world from the brokenness that is us. So it's a tough week, but it's the week to need to be saved. So, and if anger comes naturally to you, let me know. I'd love to borrow some. It seems kind of fun to feel like an angry person. I feel like as a person with a Mennonite background, I could get a lot out of that. All right. Bless you on this beautiful, terrible, holy day.